I'm back from the dead. I haven't seen you in a very, very long time. At least I haven't made videos for you. I've been watching videos all throughout fall, and I thought, I promised like all these cool haul videos and political videos, and I was like totally intending on doing them, and then school started. And between like being president of 2 different organizations and 17 credits of school, that's so much school, and then getting a job, my life got sucked away. And I missed you so much. So all I could do was sit there and passively watch videos and comment on some of them. And I was really, really sad because fall is totally my favorite season. And I did a lot of really cool makeup in the fall that I didn't really get to do tutorials on. So I'm sad. But to commemorate that, I'm doing this fall favorites video as sort of like a welcome back to me. Hello again, YouTube. I figured that maybe making videos is just going to kind of be a seasonal thing for me. So like winter break and then spring break and then summer break but fall is like the best season for it. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out something. Maybe I'll just be able to like do like once a week, or if I just do one whole weekend of filming, I'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyway, favorites. I've never done a favorites video before, so I don't really know how exactly I'm gonna do this. But I guess I will just get started. So I guess like we'll start with strictly makeup beauty products. Ooh, I just had stuff fell over. I'll get it later. Anyway, so for eyeshadow, I got a bunch of new palettes. Like a bunch of eyeshadow. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this eyeshadow, and it's just crazy sauce. But so I got the Fall Festival palette from Coastal Scents, and this was amazing. I mean, it's the Fall Festival palette. Look at all those colors. It was perfect. I loved, oh God, what was my favorite way? I actually did these two, the orange and the red quite a lot. Like put the orange like in the inner lid and the red in the outer lid and do like a really sharp cat eye, and that was really fun for some reason because I was wearing a lot of bright just fall festive colors, I guess. But then I was really, really into copper. I loved doing copper in the fall. It was just fun. I had a great time with it. So I would like do this on the lid and this in the crease, and this creamy color is my highlight, and it was just perfect. So I had a lot of fun with that, so that was definitely a favorite. My other eyeshadow palette favorite, because I don't just have single eyeshadows, I hardly have any of those. I have to go have 30 of them or 80 of them. But was like my all-time eyeshadow favorite was definitely my 88 Mirage palette from Coastal Scents. It was amazing. This thing is like, it's like an 88 palette made for fall. Like, right, yeah. So I had a lot of fun with these green colors right here. And then some of the oranges and the reds towards the center. I did a lot of stuff with those. That was really fun. So yeah, definitely I would, if you're gonna get, if you're into neutrals and colors, but kind of the deeper, more jewel toned colors, which I think those tend to be more my favorite than the neons, even though I do wear neons sometimes because it's just fun. But I would highly recommend getting the 88 Mirage palette. The colors are very pigmented, very smooth. There's some matte and some satin and a few metallic finishes. It was great. So I did a lot with this. There were some weeks where this was the only thing I was wearing, which is really weird for me because I like to switch it up a lot. So that's eyeshadow. For cheeks, I have two cheek favorites. Or actually, well, first, of course, I have to mention this. For lashes, my favorite was the They're Real mascara by Benefit. This was just like, look at my lashes. I feel like when I don't have mascara on, I kind of don't have any. I don't really care, but like, I'm always so shocked when I put this on, like, oh my God, I have lashes. And my mom my mom even noticed once, just looked at my eyes and was like, oh my God, what mascara are you wearing? And those are not the kinds of questions my mom asks. So that was fun. So Benefit, They're Real. It's $20 for a mascara. That just sounds totally ridiculous, and I still don't know how I justify it, but I justify it because it works, and it's so worth it, and it's really easy to work with, and it doesn't clump, and it just makes my lashes really you know, full and really separated and really lengthening. Yeah, it's definitely lengthening. Alright, so cheek favorites. I have 2 cheek favorites. One was the 10 blush palette from Coastal Scents, but specifically a color in it that I wore a lot in fall were these darker colors here. So I wore this kind of really like deep coppery color up here. I wore that a lot, and then this kind of more brown toned kind of taupey color. It reminds me of MAC's Gingerly, which I don't have, but I've swatched it a lot, and I really, really like it, and so I'd say it's a pretty good dupe for that. And then I also wore this purple color quite a lot. Swatch that one for you. It looks kind of light, but it actually, I mean, it would go on pretty dark when I'd put it on my cheeks. And it was so fun, and I got really into, like, putting blush on, like, the back of my cheekbones. And it just looked really good, and it made me look really sophisticated. And it was fun. Alright, and then the other cheek favorite I have is a highlighter, and it was one that I got in this little sample pack, and it from Benefit, and it is the Benefit's High Beam, and it was in just like this cheeky minis, like sample pack, and it came with Benetint and Posy Tint, which I haven't really used as much, just because I don't know, I don't use lip stains and cheek stains a lot, so I'll have to try them out a little more. But I loved this. This is like a really, really bright, really shimmery, champagne-y pink highlighter. I'll swatch it. So that's it swatched, and then when you blend it in, it just catches the light, and that's what it does on your cheeks. And I have it on my cheeks right now with a couple other stuff. Actually, I'm going to be posting a tutorial on this look really soon. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, this was, I don't know, it was so fun discovering highlighters for the first time. I never really thought about it, but like, I didn't even realize I had nice cheekbones until I tried it, and this was really fun. And I love champagne. Champagne was my other kind of favorite color for the fall. I had a lot of jewelry that was champagne. I had some clothing that was champagne. And I was just, copper and champagne were like my 2 kind of favorite kind of fall, like neutrally colors. And so that was like the epitome of awesome champagne-ness. That's a word. Okay. Oh god, I had one other eye favorite that I totally forgot. I'm totally scatterbrained, but I don't think you guys care. You guys and ladies. I'm not going to assume. Okay, so the other thing I got really into was wearing brown liquid liner, or just brown eyeliner in general, with kind of like doing neutral eyes with brown instead of black, because it was softer and it was kind of more natural, more neutral, and I was kind of surprised this was as good as it was, but this is from the All Natural Face, and it's their Vegan Gel Eyeliner in Hot Fudge Brown. I had the Gel Pop, the black one, and and I got like the dark plum one, like Midnight Plum I think it is, and when you have it in the pot, they dry up really quick, I noticed, and then they don't work as well, but these, as like in like a liquid liner packaging, they stay really liquidy, and it's so smooth, and they just stick really well until you get water, and then they just come off really easy. It was really great. It's lasted all day. And I'll swatch that. Oh god, it's just so pretty and so dark, but it's still definitely softer than like a black. And if I smudge it up, then you can really see the color. So sometimes I would just put it on and kind of smudge it in the lash line before it dried, and it was gorgeous. It was perfect, and it really brought out kind of the green tones in my eyes, I noticed, like just the hazelness, I guess. It was, yeah. So I really enjoyed that. Let's see. Okay, now for lip products. I have 2 lip products. My favorite lipstick and my favorite gloss for fall. My favorite lipstick, and I actually got tons more lipsticks, but this was also my only lipstick when I first started doing videos. And this is also from the All Natural Face. And it's a vegan lipstick. And this is a dark red lipstick in Cherries Jubilee. It looks like that. It's a really pretty, more matte finish. Definitely, yeah, pretty darn matte. Pretty matte finish red. Kind of brown toned red, I guess. Yeah, see, it's like a brick red, and so that just kind of screamed fall to me. I'll smudge it out for you. And so it was kind of orangey brown toned red, and it looked really pretty on my lips. And then the gloss I would put over that, or sometimes just wear the gloss by itself, is from NYX. And it is in the color Copper Penny. can read that. And this gloss was fantastic. Oh god, it's so pretty. Like when I told you I was really into copper, like this is like, you know, it is a penny. It is so pretty. And so I'll swatch it by itself. So you can see it's really glossy and really bright and just, yeah. So it's kind of close to the same color as this, but just gives it some gloss. And so it kind of moisturize it a little more. And it was so pretty and it's so pigmented. And it'd stay like that. It would last really well. So I really, really I just love these NYX lip glosses in general. But this was by far my favorite gloss that I wore in the fall. Alright, and now for some kind of sort of ish, yeah, there's definitely some non-beauty favorites, kind of related. The first one is kind of related, and it's a body splash from Bath & Body Works. I don't actually have perfumes, I just have body splashes from Bath & Body Works. That's it. Like, they're just so cheap and they're much easier. And so my favorite scent for the fall was this Warm Harvest Apple, and it smells just like apples. It smells like apples, but even like sweeter and more sugary, and it's so fruity and so sweet and so delicious, and like a really bright scent. So I really, really love this, and it was really inexpensive, but you could have gotten, I believe there was like an eau de toilette for it too. So if you're into like stronger, like actual like perfume lasting kind of scents. So there was that, and it's red, like it was perfect. It looks like an apple. It was great. And now for definitely more non-beauty favorites. I have a necklace. That was one that I wore like most days during the fall, at least a couple times a week. And that is this necklace. I believe I got it from Wet Seal. And it was only probably a few dollars. And it's really pretty, and it has leaves. I loved the leaves on it. And see, it just kind of screamed fall to me because it had the oranges and the gold and then the leaves. And so I wore this a lot. It kind of doesn't go with the infinity scarf here, but it was really pretty. I had fun with that. So yeah, and I would wear this a lot of times. Like I have this like orange like Jackie O dress that I got at Goodwill. So you know, it's got like the classic neckline, and I would throw this over and it would just really spice it up and kind of make it more edgy, but then make it really just fun and girly and very fall. So I love that. Okay, and now I have a candle favorite for you all, like a home fragrance. And I'm sure most of you have heard of this candle on YouTube. Any of you who are awake on YouTube while watching your beauty videos have probably heard of the Leaves candle. It smells like apple cider, kind of. And then, but like really spicy, like cinnamon clovey scent, like really, like there's a scent thing on the bottom. Okay, golden nectar, juicy mandarin, red delicious apple blend with toasted cinnamon mulled cider and freshly harvested berries. That, yeah, it was so good. And as I burned it, I didn't burn it all the way down because I was trying to savor it, but I burned it halfway down during fall time. This was by far my favorite candle that I burned. I also had a Halloween candle that I burned that was spice cider, but I didn't like it nearly as much as I love my Leaves candle. It just filled me with warmth and happiness whenever I would wear it. Okay, and then my very last favorite is kind of a food favorite, and I love my caffeine and drinking it, and because what else are you going to do with it? But I like getting, I don't know, spicy and festive during the fall. So, chai soy lattes, best thing ever. I had a lot of these. I do it homemade, so like because like at Starbucks they're like $5, right? If you want like a 16 ounce and get some like a good buzz going. So I just went and got the boxed Oregon chai. They have the original, and then they have the vegan, which just doesn't have honey in it, and then just some Soy Dream vanilla soy milk, and just like mix half and half and heat it up in the morning. Oh, and we got new dishes, and so I'd put it in this cute little tree cup and just drink it, and it would be so warm and so delicious and so cozy for when it started to get chilly out, and it was just great. And so that is pretty much it for my fall favorites. I had a lot of fun doing this video, and I hope you guys had fun watching it. Please post your video responses down below, or just a list of your favorite things in fall, whether or not they're beauty related, or books, or scarves. I do love scarves, or anything like that. I should have more videos up for you all soon, so thank you everyone. Bye!